trip continues now with a trip through California's water system, which is the largest, most complex system of transporting water in the world. So while you decide whether your glass is half full or half empty, consider how it got there.
California Connected presents Now You Know. This week, water. Water ends up everywhere in California, but you won't believe what it takes to get there. All we do is turn on the faucet and out comes clean, fresh water. Simple, right? Not really. Some of those glasses of water travel most of the length of the state and take 2 to 3 weeks to get to some faucets. Most of the water in California really only comes from either the Colorado River or the snow on top of our mountains. So, the glass of water we're following starts as snow on top of Mount Shasta. When it melts, the water flows into Lake Shasta, the largest man-made reservoir in the state, with over 365 miles of shoreline. When the water is released through the Shasta Dam, it creates the world's largest man-made waterfall, with an impressive 487-foot spillway. All this big stuff made it really hard for salmon to knock fins. So in 1997, a steel structure as tall as the Washington Monument was installed to keep the water temperature just right for salmon love. After being released from the Shasta Dam, the glass of water actually flows naturally through the state capitol in the Sacramento River, disproving the theory that nothing gets past in the capital. The water then flows through the Red Bluff Diversion Dam and into the Corning and Tehama-Colusa canals. It then heads south to the San Joaquin Valley and the Delta Division, which is like Delta Burke, except not quite as vast and expensive. The Delta Division pools northern water in a labyrinth of diversions, dams, canals, plants, and reservoirs, and then sends it south through humongous pumps. The Tracy Pumping Plant, the Harvey O. Banks Delta Pumping Plant, the William Gianelli Pumping Generating Plant, the Dos Amigos Plant. Without this hardware, the San Joaquin Valley would have been a swampy mess. Instead, it's the richest farmland in the nation. From here, the glass of water enters the State Water Project. This project began in 1960, took over 40 years to complete, and contains 444 miles of man-made canals that stretch through the San Joaquin Valley until we reach the crown jewel of the California water system, the A.D. Edmonston Pumping Plant. Known as the Big Lift, the plant lifts the water over the Tehachapi Mountains at the rate of 2 million gallons a minute. It took nearly 10 years to design and is now the highest single lifting pump in the world, with the water being lifted 1,926 feet. Not unlike the stock market, the LA Lakers, or Gray Davis's political career, the water goes up and then comes crashing down across the Mojave Desert till it hits the San Bernardino Mountains and the Pear Blossom Pumping Plant, where it goes up yet another 500 feet. The glass of water then rushes its way through the San Bernardino Tunnel to the Devil Canyon Power Plant and the end of the State Water Project. If the State Water Project were being built today, the price tag would be over $50 billion, which is approximately what Oprah Winfrey has on her right now. Our road trip is almost complete. From the Devil Canyon plant, the water spills into Riverside County's Diamond Valley Lake, another of California's man-made projects. Think of it as a $2 billion bathtub that holds 6 months of emergency water in case of drought for Southern California. The final stop for this glass of water is northern San Diego County. So next time you're watering your lawn or washing your car or watching someone else wash your car because you're well off and you have people, remember, you may not know if the glass is half full or half empty, but now you know what it took to get it there.